Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we're going to be doing a review for a new anime. The first episode of Down to Down just dropped. This is an anime that I had been waiting for to watch because I think the premise sounds really fun, and it did not disappoint. I had a really good time with the first episode. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the theater where they released the first three episodes as kind of like this film. And I do think that the first three episodes probably are kind of like maybe the first arc, maybe even covering the first volume. I haven't read the manga, so I don't really know the pacing. So it'll be really interesting to research that a little bit more. Down to Down, of course, by Yukinobu Tatsu, the eagerly anticipated adaptation of this manga. And like I said, I think there's a very quick pace to this. Where so in this first episode, we follow Ayase Momo, who is a teen girl who is kind of obsessed with a very specific type of person, but also she believes in ghosts. And then we also meet another high school kid who will just nickname Occult because he believes in UFOs, which is really interesting. So their beliefs, they actually kind of make fun of each other for believing the other thing and not believing it's real. So it's a really fun kind of dynamic with these two characters. There's a little bit more than that. Once you get to the end of the first episode, I feel those gears kind of click into place. So the show's very funny. It's really interesting. It's a little crude, for sure. It's there's a lot of the innuendo that I remember reading that the manga was only accessible like via the web app as opposed to on the Shonen Jump app, which sometimes they do that for more mature manga. But yeah, this episode takes off very quickly. Very quickly, we move through the story, then our introduction of the characters, and kind of bringing them into what's going to lead to everything, right? Because they will throughout the first episode discover that both ghosts and UFOs are real, and that's kind of what kicks off everything. The animation itself, I think it looks great. Very fluid, very dynamic movements, really fun character models. I really like all that stuff. I think it's a very well adapted from its original material. Before doing the review, I went in and just looked a little bit of the art, and to me, it felt very true, a very true adaptation of that world. The character designs for the aliens and the ghost are all very, very interesting. Very unique looking as well. It's not like they just kind of ripped off from few things, unless I'm not aware of some. I'm not aware where the inspiration is coming from. Um, like I said, it's a little bit crude, even with some of the character design. So keep that in mind. But it's very promising, and I look forward to seeing more of this. I watched it in English, the English dub. So I definitely enjoyed the performances there. Not a lot of characters in the first episode, other than our main protagonist. But I look forward to seeing this world build out a little bit more, and then also to see how much of this they're covering, because like I said, they are going through a lot. It feels like in this first episode, um, it was by the time I blinked, it was already over, and we were like, "Oh my goodness, we did so much stuff." So yeah, very interesting. I really liked it. So if you've seen Down to Dawn or read the manga, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.